What if I were to suggest that you play a key role in the awakening world? And that you are watching this because you have heard the call. We can start right now by opening our hearts and minds. Welcome to the awakening world.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to The Awakening World. I'm Love Coach Scott Katamas, and I love hosting this show, and I especially enjoy hosting it on an evening like this when we are collaborating with some of our favorite people. It is the kickoff of World Unity Week, one of the great weeks that takes place every year. You know, we've all grown up with holidays. I like to call them holy days. And World Unity Week for our tribe, for our Global Peace Tribe, is like right up there with Christmas week and Thanksgiving week, Gratitude Week. It's a special time. It's always at the time of the summer solstice, winter solstice for those down under, such as my co-host Ben Bowler. Ben and I are going to be sharing the stage, and Ben is the man who makes Unity Earth happen. But we also have with us Becky Suzik, who is our most favorite bride, recently married, and someone that we absolutely love. And if it's World Unity Week, you know that Summer Raymer is part of it, and that guy John Raymer just might be a part of it as well. And always, Chief Brother Phil Lane is with us, and he's going to give us a beautiful invocation. So we're going to get to hear from all these wonderful people and other special guests like Diara and Ariana are going to be with us, and maybe some surprises. But to get us off to a perfect start, as we always do, oh my God, I almost forgot Tatiana Speed. Where is Tatiana? I didn't see her here. There she is. Tatiana is going to bless us with a song in a few minutes. But I think you all know, those of you that are regulars, we are going to start the way we always do with our house musical artist, the one and only Omashar.
The one and only me, yes indeed. And welcome everybody. Welcome those of you watching on Facebook and YouTube and our streaming partners. And yes, it's World Unity Week coming up. How exciting, really. And so let's, without further ado, get on your dancing shoes, because that is where we are going right now. Right now. Okay, here we go.
Creation, life is what you make it. Sometimes you have to fake it, to walk upon a new path, to set yourself free. Freedom is our birthright, together we will take flight, and Open the horizons of this new reality. Love the life you live the life you love. Wake up, it's time for us to make up and walk the same direction, the one in which we're rising as one world family. The earth itself is changing, our lives are rearranging to ones of joy and laughter, peace and harmony. So love the life you live the life you love. Bring yourself to life, bring yourself to love. Love the life you live the life you love. Love yourself to life, give yourself to love. And now the choice is made, we hear the call to freedom. Our lights will reveal all. There are no shadows, no fall. Here we go. This nation, the one in which we're living, the one in which we're loving, the one in which we're giving our life force to all. Our sisters and our brothers are lifting one another, respecting all of nature and seeing the you in me, seeing the you in me, seeing the you in me. Seeing you and me. Love the life you live the life you love. Bring yourself to life, bring yourself to love. Love the life you live the life you love. Love yourself to life, give yourself to love. Creation, freedom, wake up, this nation.
Wow. Let's go to Gallery View and send some big love to both Omar Shar and the Global Peace Tribe World Unity Week dance team.
I know, that was the greatest dance team.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so good to see everybody moving and grooving and dancing, and big love to everybody who's with us. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful show, and it's my honor to bring up my co-host, our wonderful friend Ben Bowler, the man who makes World Unity Week happen. Welcome back to the Awakening World, Ben.
Wow, what a joy, what an honor to be here, Scott, with you and the Awakening World family, the Global Peace Tribe. Love that song from Brother Omar Shah. What a perfect beginning to our beginning today. And you know, this whole theme of a new beginning is so resonant in that music. It's a new start, it's a fresh start, and it's just a joy to be here with the family, coming together on this beautiful day or night or wherever you are, to mark this holy, sacred moment. And 6 years we've been doing this together, Scott, with the Global Peace Tribe, with the Awakening World, now coming in to year 7. And it really is just growing. I mean, we had Spiraling Up earlier this year. That theme's continuing to stay with us. And this new beginning is built upon everything that's happened before, that's brought us to this now moment. So just a joy to be here with the family. And I'm really excited about today's show.
I'm taking a look at all the places people have come. We've got people from Slovenia, Ecuador, Syracuse, New York, all throughout California, Utah, Santa Barbara, Boise, Idaho. It's really, really beautiful. Perth, West Australia, South Shore, Rhode Island. It's really beautiful to have people from all over the world. Truly, World Unity Week is world, Global Peace Tribe is global, and it's really, really exciting. And, it's always wonderful for us to be able to have one of our most beloved elders, Chief Phil Lane Jr., with us. There's no one who gives prayer like Chief Phil. And so I can think of no better way to kick off World Unity Week and to kick off tonight's Awakening World by bringing on our beautiful, beloved brother, Chief Phil Lane Jr.
Well, thank you, my dear beloved brothers, for that kindness and introduction. And it's true, brother. I can remember so clearly way back on the journey to 2020. And then moving into World Unity Week 2020. And boom, slowly. It seemed like yesterday. Really, seems like yesterday.
Yeah.
Now, that's that. So, I just can't thank you enough, both of you, because this is shared collective impact. This is what it's about. There's not any of us, one of us can do this. There's not one nation state can do this. It's going to take planetary unity, exactly what we're doing right here and now. It's been called for from all the sacred prophecies of all the sacred teachers upon our Mother Earth have made this call throughout history. The promised day has come. Aho. Now, I think, my dear brothers, I'll give a little prayer here if I might, to kind of this. And it's thinking about, just think how many relatives of our human family today are living. 3.5 billion of our human beings are living on $6.85 a day. This is completely and totally unacceptable. And I know, without question, our Creator of all good things is bringing the learning to us, so this will never happen again. We'll raise into that state in the fifth world. The fifth world means we travel from the family to the tribe, to the city-state, to the nation. And now, the fifth world is one planet, one heart, and one mind, and many bodies together in unity. Hallelujah, Washtelo, Otinkasha Wakantaka, Creator of the universe, most beloved one, all powerful one, most kind one, most compassionate one, ever forgiving one. Oh, everlasting one, ancient of days, blessed beauty. We call upon your holy and sacred power to surround us inside, outside, and all members of our human family throughout this entire world of time and space, and Creator of all good things. May we tonight rise up as we have never risen up before in unity and harmony with one heart and one mind and many bodies, each of us unique, a sovereignty, ancient and perishable and everlasting, understanding we are one. Our soul has no ethnicity, no gender, no class, no ethnicity. Our soul is a reflection of oneness of our Creator, and may we come together and see each other that way, not in our earth suits, but see our souls before us when we meet together, always and everywhere, and understanding that all those beloved ones who have gone to on that other side camp, the spiritual worlds, the celestial worlds beyond, are closer than our closest vein, and they're here right now as we prepare for 99 days of peace through unity, a sacred ceremony of 99 days in which we will create a field everywhere on this Mother Earth, a field of prayer, a field of kindness, a field with no adversarial partisan politics, a place where people can come and know they're safe within our guidelines. So, Creator, we ask that. We call upon all the tribes of the nation of the East, from where comes the red sunrise, to come together in unity and harmony as you call through your covenant since the beginning of time. We call upon all those tribes and nations of the East and the South to come together in unity and harmony, from where comes new life. We call upon a new beginning, a new life. We call upon those powers of the South to manifest that together with one heart and one mind and many bodies. And we call upon all the tribes of the East and West, from where comes thunder, lightning, and rain, to come together in unity and harmony and oneness, to create this sacred hoop of many hoops as foretold by our sacred vision of Black Hill. We call upon all the tribes in the East and North, from where comes the white snow, the purifying north winds, to purify our hearts and minds so nothing remains except our devotion, except our surrender before your holy power. And most beloved one, most holy one, we call upon all those beloved ones who represent those spiritual qualities who represent the masculine, all those that we all have together. And we ask those qualities, Creator, we ask, Creator of all good things, they've served a time, but they're no longer served. We ask that they come back in balance. We understand the wings of the eagle have two wings. One is man and one is woman. Until both wings that have eagle have equal power and respect, we will not have world peace. We will not have peace in our families. We will not have peace in our neighborhoods. We will not have peace anywhere. For we must have that dimension of ourselves, each and every one of us. Have all of it. For we are sacred beings, sovereignties, ancient, imperishable, everlasting. We are not duality. We are oneness. So, Creator of all good things, we ask then and humble ourselves and ask forgiveness for our awkward ways upon this Mother Earth. And we humble ourselves at our knees before our beloved Mother Earth, from whence comes all life, and her sacred representative, womankind, who in this plane of existence, of time and space, represent her in her duality. And Creator of all good things, we humble ourselves. We ask forgiveness, those masculine dimensions of life that have harmed that part of ourself, that each and every one, understanding the hurt of one is the hurt of all. And the honor, the healing, the love for one is the honor and healing and love for all. We call in that way, Creator of all good things, and summon through your holy covenant those good things. We pray at the same time for our dear brother Orville Lookinghorse, who in 2016 started World Peace and Prayer Day. They're praying in the Black Hills. May that blessings be there with all those relatives, and all the good work he's done. Be blessed, Creator of all good things. And oh, Creator of all good things, we come now to offer ourselves before you, to offer our hearts and minds in service to 99 days of peace through unity, through this sacred ceremony. Choose peace, live peace, end war. We call upon all relatives, wherever they might be in conflict at this time, that we are beginning here in just a few hours. We'll begin, Creator of our dear, dear beloved Supreme Master Ching Hai, in which she will bring a very important message. We cannot have world peace if we mistreat and treat our animal relatives the way we do, and slaughter them and torture them. They feel the same pain as we do. So that will be a backbone throughout what we're doing. So remember our animal relatives, so we can have true peace on this Mother Earth, as has been prophesied. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Hallelujah, Chante Washtelo. And so, Creator of all good things, we just give thanksgiving again for all these blessings you've given us, for all the tests and difficulties strengthen us. We know you'd never give us anything unless it was to give us strength and give us more understanding. So we give you thanksgiving for all. And now, Creator of all good things, I want to remember throughout this universe the sacred prayers that have come from the sacred holy lands. So we can all be sacred. All the land is sacred. The whole Mother Earth is sacred. We're sacred. Oh my God, unite the hearts of thy servants and reveal unto them thy great purpose. May they follow the commandments and abide in thy law. Help them, O God, in their endeavor, and grant them strength to serve thee. O God, lead them not to themselves, but guide their steps to the light of knowledge, and cheer their hearts by thy love. Verily thou art their helper, the Lord. Halami chante washtelo, shuk mano hemeado, chinupasapa, medo, halami chante washte. My names are Shuk Mano and Chinupasapa, and I stand fully responsible for our Creator, for all my words and my actions. Halami chante washte. Aho, 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 aho. Well, Dr. Yepi, I'm just so thankful. And I want to thank again. Just want to just share these little thoughts here about our ceremony that begins here just in a few hours. And that's this. We have no desire whatsoever in any way to be involved in partisan politics or in any way tear down any personality. We want to talk about principles, a principle-centered path to peace, peace and prosperity for every member of our human family. And we'll be inviting many different people from different backgrounds. And we'll begin tomorrow morning with a beautiful message from Supreme Master Ching Hai. And we're so thankful for her Supreme Master Television to have come in to support us and back us up and share with us and so forth. And we'll also be welcoming our dear relatives from Australia. Of course, Ben will be there. Our dear relatives from there will be there. The oldest civilization in the world. So, Midaki Epi, I see my time getting pretty close. Once my dear brother shows up, it's time. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh. Oh.
Oh, Brother Phil. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you for those powerful prayers which land this day on this solstice here. It is World Peace and Prayer Day here in Australia. It's June 21. So blessings of the solstice and blessings of World Peace and Prayer Day to everybody. 1996, it first began. And you know, Phil, I was there in 2003 when World Peace and Prayer Day came to Australia. And it was a very, very powerful moment. So thank you for presencing that. And thank you for bringing Chief Arvel Looking Horse into the circle today, as well as the other great sages and saints and pioneers and prophets and leaders. You mentioned the 99 Days of Peace Through Unity, which comes directly from Avon Madison, the great peace builder of the last 50 years, who through Pathways to Peace and many other initiatives was instrumental in establishing a global international Day of Peace, September 21. So we are connected to and standing with and weaving with these great souls and these great spirits, some of whom are still here, some of whom are on the other side. But this is all part of the fabric in which World Unity Week takes place, and at the beginning of this 99 days. Now, I've got a special surprise for you, Brother Phil, because when I was thinking about the origins of World Unity Week, there is really only one moment that I really wanted to go back and presence, and it was 6.5 years ago. You talk about the road to 2020, but then in 2020 itself, and I've said this many times on different platforms, but I believe in the future, historians will look back when they need to say, when did the new era begin? When did the new era begin? When did the old one end? And I believe that 2020 has got a very strong case to be that inflection point where everything changed. The way we work, the way we live, the way we communicate. It changed. Now that change is increasing and ongoing. But I want to take us back to a ceremony, Chief Phil, where you were one of the main proponents. And this idea that you're going to be hearing about this week and right through the 99 days about ending war. This was declared. This was declared in no other place than Megiddo, which we know as Armageddon. So yes, Kami is excited about it. And let's go and let's just presence this together.
Yes.
The Mother Earth doesn't understand us and them. The Mother Earth only understands we.
Humanity is being forced to come together as one, as never before.
All we need to move forward is our faith and trust that all the sacred prophecies are being fulfilled.
And Brother Phil, I wanted to presence that moment because, you know, Sama Joy and John Raymer were there, and many of our beloveds who are here with us today were there in person and also connected to that power of that prayer to end war and to establish ecological restoration. And that is weeks before the planet got shut down in COVID. Quite extraordinary. And we're still living in that moment, Phil.
Yes. And you know, brother, just to preface this, in 2015, that sacred ceremony was folded by Mona Polaka. And then in the 22 women, Sacred Prayers, 22 Women of Mother Earth, that was the second ceremony there at Megiddo. Now it's continued over 55 consecutive times, led by our beloved Sister Joan. The same ceremony is echoing, and it's going to be held on the 22nd of June, right after the beginning day, right?
Continuing to echo throughout time. Yes. And the reason I wanted to start there, Brother Phil, is because we came out of that event, which was a combination of the Road to 2020 with sacred gatherings and events from the outback here in Australia to Crestone, Colorado, to Ethiopia, to the holy city of Varanasi in Mother India, to the Holy Lands itself, and all over the planet, with a vision to have this caravan of unity across Turtle Island in September. That was the culmination. But then the whole world got sent home. Everybody was sent home. And so then we're thinking, what are we going to do with all this momentum, all this good energy, all this positivity, all this spirit? And it was in those conversations with John Raymer, with Emmanuel Kunzelman, or remember then with Victor Kazanjian from the United Religions Initiative. And then out of that, because it was coming up to, I think, the 20th anniversary of the URI, Emmanuel decided that June 21 would be the date to launch Purpose Earth, an incredible platform which is continuing to do great things to this day, enabling grassroots global movements. But really, John and I came together, John Raymer and I came together and said, what can we do? And we had this idea of a unity weekend. It was originally a unity weekend. And then because Victor was doing something with the United Nations celebrating the 75th signing of the UN Charter on June 26, we had to somehow get from the solstice around June 2021 to June 2026, and then World Unity Week emerged. And so it really was born out of this idea of creating a space to bring everybody to the table, to have these great conversations. And John, in his genius and dedication and devotion, was insistent that it wouldn't just be thought leaders and speakers and having an audience. He wanted to give everybody a voice. And so the convergence rooms were born, and anybody could apply to hold a program or host a room. And, in the first year, in the second year, in the third year, it was such a cacophony of activity. It was absolutely wild. And many of us didn't sleep. There were 30 rooms running at the same time with the most incredible content. I remember one, Brother Scott and Brother Phil, where we had to get from one event to the other. And one event was David Icke. Maybe you know David Icke. He's got some pretty wild ideas.
I've known David for a long time.
You know David. So I had to get from David Icke to our friends at Laudato Si at the Vatican were hosting a conversation on ecological stewardship. And it's like, I got to get from David Icke to the Vatican. Now, where else in the world would you have David Icke and the Vatican on the same program? I don't know. I've never seen that anywhere else. But always from the very beginning, and the original intention was that the solstice would provide the great central tentpole for World Unity Week. So it is, Saturday to Saturday or Sunday to Sunday around the solstice itself. And Phil, you remember some of those indigenous ceremonies, 2020, unbelievable. The messages coming out of the Amazon, coming from indigenous people from Asia and Africa and Australia and North America, South America, everywhere coming together. So it's built upon that, in that respect and acknowledgement of indigenous wisdom globally and indigenous people everywhere coming together to celebrate and commemorate the solstice. It is the United Nations Day of Yoga, a little bit controversial, but they got June 21. It's World Peace and Prayer Day. This is all on one day. Then on June 22, you've got the UN International Day of Refugees. You've got all these other events. You've got World Localization Day too, by the way, which is coming out of Helena Norberg Hodge's incredible work, her experiences in Ladakh in India, which then created Ancient Futures, the bestseller. And her platform is World Localization Day, all around the same time. And then, of course, we commemorate the signing of the UN Charter. which regardless of what we think about it, Phil, it is something as a foundation that is a step towards that united world that you're praying for, that we're all being praying for. So these things all happen around this sort of few days. And that is the space of World Unity Week. And until today, anybody can host a program, anybody can make an offering. It is there, and it's free. It's free for everybody, and it always will be. It's an incredible community, co-creative, collective. Scott, I do cringe a little bit when you say that I'm the person that makes World Unity Week happen, because it's not entirely true. In fact, it's not true, full stop. And I want to acknowledge the incredible partnerships and co-creation and collaborations. Without Irina Morrison, there probably wouldn't be a World Unity Week 2026. It would have fallen in a great big hole. And of course, John Raymer, Becky Suzik, Ingrid, Shonda, the team from the Hague Center Global Governance. Special shout out to Anna Marie Vahova, the amazing work of Kara Stonehouse and Hasina Patel. I think I mentioned Shonda, Ingrid. Over the years, we've had incredible work done by so many volunteers and people. It's been the fruits of many, many, many hands and hearts and feet. Summer Joy would want me to mention the feet as well, but it is, there you go. So it's a true connected, collaborated, bringing in the indigenous spirit, having it open, ecological, spiritual, economic, people talking about all sorts of different stuff, technology, emergence, evolution. But this theme this year is a new beginning. And the man who gave us that theme is John Raymer. And so really, I think it would be appropriate to maybe, Scott, if I may, bring John in to speak into this prophetic calling of what a new beginning really means. And John, you were there in Megiddo with Summer. And, if that wasn't the beginning of a new beginning, I don't know what was. Brother, thank you.
I'd like to step out. So you all can visit. I just want to mention, from World Unity Week was born Enlightening Our Way Together, and Solstice Unites. So on the 27th, we get there, we're going to move towards Enlightening Our Way Together and come back around and Solstice Unites. So I just
what do you mean you're stepping out? Where are you going? This is the circle.
I want to hear you all talk.
No, just stay right here for a second.
All right.
Okay? This is all.
I felt the same way. I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah, where are you going?
Okay, all right. Well, I just want to be respectful,
Actually, John, Phil makes a really beautiful point there. And sometimes it's easy to miss this, but our collective efforts in World Unity, when Becky came for the first Up Convergence in September 2020, the world hasn't been the same again with the energetic gifts of Becky into the space. But with all of our collective intentions, World Unity Week has become, did become, and is like sort of the word of like a nursery where things are born. So Enlightening Our Way Together followed the Up Convergence that came out of that Peace Weekend, Peace Week. One World was born out of World Unity Week, where people coming together and finding the first One World was in there, which was World Unity Week, which comes, if you look at the logo and the words, the one that's there, the one space and the one world. So much has come out of this amazing kind of nursery of goodness that is the space that we have co-created.
I want to come in for a moment before we go to John, because there's a lot to hear from John and from Summer and from Becky. And I promised Tatiana that she would go on early because she's got something else happening. So kind of in the theme of all that's happened, of course, Global Peace Tribe was born in April of 2020. And I met the wonderful Tatiana Speed through you, Ben. And that's the thing. We all collaborate. We all have met so many people through each other. And certainly one of the things that we've kind of brought is having beautiful presenters like all of you and music and dance. And I know Summer appreciates that part.
Can I just say, Scott, Tatiana might have been on a Unity Earth platform when you met her, but I think met Tatiana through John. So just wanting to flow the attribution there.
It's a funny thing.
That's true. That's true. And John's pointed that out to me before. So
but wait. No, but this is such a good point. Look, it's really all of us. That's really the point.
Yeah.
It's like, in the end, everyone will know that everyone did it. To hear you articulate, Ben, you are so good at that. You reminded us all about what we've been doing is so holy and sacred and beyond our imagination. We are so blessed. So yes, it's fine. that whole thing with Tatiana, because Tatiana's smiling too, because she knows how much I respect her, and I was so glad to be able to bring her into this community. We did.
Everybody wants to
Flowers.
claim Tatiana.
Yeah,
That's
everybody,
right.
right?
I thought
Everybody
it
wants
was
to.
me. I thought I.
Summer and I, right.
I'm just kidding.
But and to embarrass Tatiana for a moment, hasn't it been beautiful watching her evolution? Just as we've watched the evolution of World Unity Week, watching your evolution, Tatiana, from just beginning to come back into the public and now leading retreats, recording albums, having a following, and getting married in just a couple of weeks.
Getting married.
Becky, you're gonna have to take off your bridal flower and give it to Tatiana.
That's right. Toss it.
Toss it. Yeah.
That is so amazing. We could do a whole show just about that portal that you're in right there right
Oh
now.
my gosh, I would be honored. I mean, I know, well, yeah, John, Summer, Becky, you guys are like holding down the divine union. So beautiful.
I literally stare at my wedding gown every day, and I got married, I don't even know, many years ago at this point, but
We are so in love.
congratulations.
We are so in love.
So much congratulations for this moment that you're in, that we get to be in this sacred ceremony in the universe tonight with all of these humans right now with you.
Yay. It feels like it's such a portal. Oh my gosh, this birth canal towards the wedding is it's intense, like it's really intense. But it's like full of it's just so there's such richness in this portal that I'm finding right now. Everyone just disappeared on me. Where did everybody go?
Well, that's because I want to put the attention on you, my dear.
Okay. I was liking our little group chat. Okay.
We're still here. We're still in group chat. We're right here.
Great.
We haven't moved.
Yeah, it's been profound. It's been profound, and it definitely feels like a rebirth that I'm walking through this portal right now. I'm curious if you had the same experience, Summer, Becky, anyone who wants to weigh in this couple weeks before the wedding.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, honestly, I actually remember sending Becky a text around a similar time that you're in. And it was like, okay, anything that does not bring you joy, like the significance, and it is such an honor to be actually here with Becky in this moment of like that it is your journey that you're going through, and that like ability to just be present to what is important to you at every moment. And if it isn't, like if it doesn't bring you joy, to let it go. And I know that may be easier said than done, but I just really just want the sacredness of that it's you and your beloved's marriage, nobody else's.
Yeah.
Yours. And you get to make these moments what you need them to be. Like, yeah.
Thank you.
Do you remember that text I sent you, Becky?
I do. It's such a blessing. The three of us were just having a private conversation with all of our other friends. No, I'm so excited for you, Tatiana. I didn't realize that your wedding with Mark was so soon.
So soon. It's crazy soon.
What was the
It's been
date?
less than a month. It's July 18th.
Oh,
That's the day before my birthday.
Really?
Not that is why you're doing it on that day, but
No,
still.
it's an auspicious day. It's also my dad's birthday, who passed. So and it just ended up landing on that date, which seems like so special.
And my daddy, who passed, his birthday is the 20th.
Wow.
The day after mine.
Okay. That's interesting. Wow.
Well,
Aw.
I will tell you though, Tatiana, and I think Summer reflecting on her wedding dress, it's only been just over a month since Robert and I got married, and I still feel like I'm in the portal because the memories of that day, people say, may the memories that you have that day carry you through the challenges and the hard times. And I really allowed myself to go deep in reflection, and as has Robert. And I still feel like I'm in that portal because we're newly married, and it's such I didn't know that I could feel more deeply for my beloved, and that beautiful ceremony being witnessed by some of you all here who were in our Zoom room, some of you who were with us in Molecule. I just wish you every blessing and every joy. You give so much light and so much joy to others through your beauty and your art, and both of you, what you make together. I've talked with you offline about that. Like, I know the collaboration that you and he share, and it's incredible. So I just uplift you and bless you, sister, and so grateful we get to hear you sing tonight too. So blessings, blessings, blessings.
And just super quick, I just got to weave this in because Becky, oh, where'd she go? Becky, from your wedding. See this butterfly right here, Tatiana, on my dream catcher? That is from Becky's wedding. And it has been flying on my like shoulder since it flew onto my plate at her wedding. And just to
literally
show you, well, I mean, it was like a, you know, it wasn't a real butterfly, but it's still part of her wedding.
Yeah. It's a pretend real butterfly. We had butterflies in all of the float flowers everywhere. The Morpho butterfly was our spiritual animal. I'm going to be talking about that in a few minutes, about the power of metamorphosis with the butterfly and the chrysalis. And it's just, so many blessings. It's so wonderful. Isn't that exciting, John? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well, you know, Tatiana, I do want to offer a little bit of counsel as you're.
Okay, please.
All right. I heard you. I did hear something there. And you don't want to confuse the wedding with the marriage. Right? The wedding's going to come. And I remember thinking about this at some moment, that this was like a test. The whole process. It's like, you know, carbon goes through that process where it's like pressure. And then it could be either a diamond, because you're fusing a lot of interests, a lot of people's stories. You know, and for Summer and I, it's always been about how do we maintain autonomy while we invent a we. And we did that wedding together, and we did it with her mom, and we were able to. But it is, if you feel like, oh my God, the pressure of this thing. Okay, I felt a little of that. I was reminded it's okay. It's going to work out just perfect as it's supposed to. Really, it will. I promise.
This intersection of like every corner of my life coming together in this one moment. It's like all these different I mean, it's like wild. Mark's family, our families have never met. Like, it's just like, it's a fact. I can see why movies and TV shows come out of these weddings, because there's just so many different characters like put together in a room that have never existed in the same space-time continuum in my life. Like, and even like the culture that Mark and I have of our friends and the community we've created here is very different than our families who are going to be coming into this new thing. And I think it's going to kind of blow I don't know I'm hoping it kind of blows their mind and like blows open their heart and kind of like
anything connected to you that will happen. That is it already is.
Yeah.
I'm loving this little dialogue. It's beautiful. And Ben asked me to make sure we finish at 2 hours.
Okay.
So let's go to the song, but it's delightful.
It's part of your song.
Joy.
We've added this little intro to your song. Okay.
You did. Now I have to change the song because I was going to play something else, but now I'm going to play the song. I'm going to have a friend of mine sing this while I walk down the aisle. It's a song I wrote for Mark. So this is the song. I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking. Please weigh in the comments if you think this is a good song for me to walk down the aisle to. Let me come to you softly. Let me come to you gently. Let me come slowly. Take me out into the forest and lay me down beneath the sky. The heavens above us will remember how we loved, how we loved. make myself cry with this song. The heavens above us will remember how we loved, how we loved. And oh, there's truly nothing left to do but give my heart to you and face the unknown. 'Cause what's the point of this life anyways, if not to love this way? With all that I have, we'll make the angels cry with how we loved, with how we loved, with how we loved. We'll make the angels cry with how we loved, with how we loved, with how we loved. Ooh, oh, in 1,000 years, nothing will remain of us. So let's love deeply, love each other completely. In 1,000 years, nothing will remain of us but how we loved. Oh, but how we loved. In 1,000 years, nothing will remain of us. So let's love deeply, love each other completely. In 1,000 years, nothing will remain of us but how we loved. Oh, but how we loved, but how we loved. I feel our love leaves behind a song that never ends. That song plays for all eternity. And in 1,000 years, nothing will remain of us but how we loved. That song of our heart that we sing into being as we love each other, love this earth, choose love again and again, deeper and deeper and deeper. And I know we're in World Unity Week, and so I feel that this World Unity Week is also about this love, this heart love, this heart intelligence, reweaving the fabric of our humanity into this endless song of love, this unity that is amplified in every single one of our hearts, that is rippling across the world as we gather. And I amplify this Unity Week through my heart and my love. In 1,000 years, what will remain is how we love.
Let's all send hearts and love and beautiful appreciations. And so far, the comments coming in are that people love this song and think it's very, very appropriate.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
Yeah, I'll just read a few of the chats that they're going to come
Please
flying
do.
in. Um, Carol Craig wrote, "These are some very profound lyrics. Once my beloved passed, I was amazed and am still struck at how strong and deeply we still love one another across that veil." And it's true, 1,000 years from now, all of this will be gone. But to the deep love, and my teacher, one of my great teachers, taught me that love is what we bring to the next world. It's what we experience together we bring to the next world. Ariana writes, "Love your song." Jane Young writes, "Lovely, precious song, perfect for you and Mark's sweet love." Bridget writes, "Such a beautiful song. It would be lovely at your wedding." Rachel writes, "Such a beautiful song. I can feel the love put into writing it. I'm excited for Tatiana and for her new life with her beloved." And still coming in. So thank you so much, Tatiana. We love you so much.
Thank you, my family. I feel such a sense of family every time I come on this show, which doesn't even feel like a show
Yes.
anymore to me, Scott. I just feel like I'm
Mm.
here with my family, and this conversation has been so precious. And I thank you, Scott, for holding me through. You're such a huge part of my unfolding and becoming, and I just love you so much. And yeah, it's really special to be here today. Thank you for having me.
It's very special. Thank you. And thank you, John Raymer. Thank you,
Well,
John Raymer. Thank you, John Raymer.
ha, ha. Well, you know, Tatiana,
Mhm.
that message of that song
Mhm.
that is not just for two people who love each other as deeply as you do. That is the message of the Compassion Games. That is the message of this moment.
Mhm.
That's what's going to endure,
Yeah.
Mhm.
is how we care, how we love.
Mhm.
It is really it. So that is just beautiful. Not only is that awesome as a song to walk down the aisle, but that is a song for our time.
I felt that as I was writing it so deep that
Mm.
this is a song of love for all of us, to realize that this is an eternal melody of love we're creating, and the fragrance of it, the melody will carry on far long after we are gone.
Mhm.
That's a timeless wisdom. This is a awakening and remembering. It's all part of the new beginning. You know, when they meet that moment in the trail, they decide to turn back.
Mm.
Remember what they forgot along the trail.
Mhm.
That's that love. That's that real.
Mm.
That's what you see in Minneapolis, right? Neighborly love. That's what you see in the best of us when we're at our best. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
Tatiana, thank you.
Thank you,
John,
Tatiana.
we're going to hear from John in a few minutes.
It's okay.
But going along with
Love
the
you all
agenda,
so much.
it
Love
is
you.
time for Becky Suzik. And I'm only moving things forward, everybody, because we have a very hard stop tonight at 8 o'clock Pacific time. So that's why I'm moving things forward. And I hope that you all understand. And here is our beloved newlywed, Becky Suzik.
Aw, that was so beautiful, Tatiana. That was so beautiful. And to share that moment, what more beauty is there, a possibility of celebrating unity between you and Mark and all of us here as we're rising in unity. And I invite us, if we have a candle, I have chosen the agape candle here. Robert and I, a week after we were married, gave our first sermon together on the four loves and one truth. It was an interfaith sermon, and one of the things that we focused on and that Robert and I aspire to in our union is agape love. The loving being of service, of blessing to everyone. So I light this candle as we're about to embark on these beautiful 8 days of World Unity Week, and we go into ceremony later in a few hours as we begin this beautiful ceremony for around the world that John will be sharing about. So we light this light for unity, for love, for peace, in gratitude. And I'll safely set this flame beside me here. I think I was on here, Scott, before where I nearly set fire to my desk. So I'm very aware of the alchemy of fire and the possibility of fire. And I'm so grateful to be here with everyone and to presence the solstice, hence my floral attire here, just blooming and blossoming for World Unity Week. And This past week, I had the privilege of offering a service on the alchemy of suffering. And as we're contemplating this theme for World Unity Week, which is a new beginning, you can see behind me this beautiful image. A new beginning. What does a new beginning mean to each of us? I'm going to posit that a little bit more deeply. But for me right now, a new beginning is not rushing our chrysalis, not rushing my own chrysalis, not rushing the chrysalis of people that I find myself with who are going through a metamorphosis or a change or transformation or grief. And I want to presence this quote from Maya Angelou. It's attributed to her. And she wrote, "We delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but rarely admit the changes it has gone through to achieve that beauty." And it's such an incredible opportunity for us as we go into the seventh now, this alchemical number 7, that we are going through World Unity Week now, the 7th one. Some of us, this may be the first World Unity Week, and yet we have been in a chrysalis of our own becoming, our own making, as each year World Unity Week has morphed into something new, some new container, a sacred container for our beloved community to gather. And I'm looking at each of you here on my screen. I'm so grateful to see everyone here and connect through the heart, through this possibility of World Unity Week. And we're going to place in the chat how you can register to get some email love. And I'm going to take a moment before I show you the website, I just want you to think about what a new beginning might mean to you, especially as we have this time, this next week together. We will be, many of us, gathering in our sacred Zoom rooms to contemplate a new beginning and what that might mean to you. As I recognize the caterpillar, when she goes into the chrysalis, she is continuing her becoming. And we have that possibility within us that we can shift from human being to human becoming, and we can embrace what is rising for us. So for each of us, we can contemplate what that means as our call, as we're in the Zoom rooms, what we're contemplating, what we're bringing into our awareness as we experience the beautiful programs and conversations that we will share over the next 8 days. And for you to reflect. As we go into this week, we are about to embark on the 99 days of Peace Through Unity that Ben has already presenced from Avon Madison, the 99 days that begin, I believe, on the last day of World Unity Week. It's around then. And then
day one. It's day one now. Day one
it's
now.
Day one now. We're in day one now. And it'll go through the
21st of June.
the International Day of Peace. We go through 99 days. And so we all can cultivate our mission, perhaps our compassion game that John and Summer will be talking about in a little bit, what we want to nurture. And I'm really grateful to introduce you. Some of you know Ariana, and I've come to know Ariana in the past 6 months. She's shared an incredible vision that she has. And this is the first mission that I'm aware of for the 99 Days of Peace Through Unity, as Ariana is going to be sharing with us her intention for an event that she's going to hold in September. So I'm going to stay here with you, Ariana, and I'd love you to tell me all about it some more and welcome you here, dear sister. It's been such a joy to get to know you, and I can't wait to support more what's emerging here. But please share with us what your vision is and what your mission is.
Greetings to everyone, all you beautiful people out there. The Global Peace Tribe of Loving Hearts is what I'm experiencing. And so I'm so grateful for all the wisdom that's come through just in the last hour. It's just been beautiful. I'm grateful to Scott for having me on this Awakened World show and be part of the World Unity Week launch. And I'm grateful to you, Becky, for encouraging me to be a part of this. So I'm here to share. I my vision of the global walk for peace, I imagine that everyone here has, everyone here watching tonight knows about the famous monks' walk for peace from Texas to Washington, D.C. last year. And, you know, they walked 2,300 miles in 120 days. And those were pictures from what Scott just showed us were pictures from the first Joshua Tree walk, which happened on the spring equinox. And that was the launching of a whole new beginning for me and for others, because walking for peace, the way that we did in silence, was new, especially in a group. So I followed the monks' walk for peace every day for almost over 2 months. And I cried over and over again and again. Tears that will never be forgotten. They were tears of joy upon recognizing and feeling the loving kindness that the monks carried in their hearts. During this time is when I captured the vision of the global walk for peace to bring this to Joshua Tree. And it was a vision that wouldn't leave me alone. I tried to put it to rest and it didn't work. This is our flag. And the reason I call it a global walk is because the vision is for it to happen all over the world on the same days, at least 4 times a year, across all time zones and all cultures. I participated in the global meditation when the monks were in DC, and it was both very powerful and magical. I could really feel something different in the atmosphere. The sky filled with countless Buddhas and other divine beings. It was extraordinary. And the first global walk for peace happened on March 21st on the spring equinox. It took place in 3 or more places. My sister-in-law in Ireland organized a walk, and children were a part of it. They also did an interfaith ceremony of taking turns to read quotes of wisdom about peace from different religions, and I heard it also happened in other states. The first walk on March 21st in Joshua Tree was a success. 40 people came. Most of them I did not even know. Several people came from LA, and I only knew about 10 of the people. And with the turmoil that is plaguing our world, all of you know here that we need more people to participate in building peace activities. If anybody is interested in organizing a walk for peace, or if anybody knows organizers in other cities, in other countries, anywhere in the world, please contact me at info@globalwalkforpeace.org. We will be posting the participation of other communities on our website, which is currently under construction, but outreach is in progress. When groups of people meditate together, the benefits increase. They are multiplied. The same principle applies to the walking together mindfully in silence. The benefits are multiplied. When our hearts connect in the field of silence, it strengthens the heartbeat of the community. It creates a field of peace, and the seed of peace begins to sprout and take root in our hearts. Thus, mindfully walking for peace in silence is like watering the inner seed. The walk is a great way of building peace together. It is building a more peaceful mind, and when we strengthen our inner peace muscles, we are stronger together. Thus, I hold the vision for the walk for peace to become the new normal, that it happens more and more across the globe with joy and love. And something that I learned from the lead monk, Bhikkhu Panyakara, How does the Dharma pilgrimage relate to world peace? The monk's pilgrimage was not just a walk from one place to another. A pilgrimage has a purpose. And while they were walking from ignorance to understanding, from anger to compassion, from restlessness to stillness. Every breath and every step became a practice and a prayer. It is not easy to change the world. We all know that. It won't change overnight. Though if every person practices loving kindness, compassion, understanding, and mindfulness, this world will just definitely change.
Thank you, Ariana.
Thank you so much
So
for this
beautiful.
opportunity to share.
Such a beautiful offering, such a beautiful mission.
And I've put Ariana's email address into the chat box. So if you want to connect with her, you can email her. And that's, I think, the best way to reach you. And we will continue to bring little updates on the Global Peace Tribe shows of Ariana and the work she's doing. And a reminder that all of you are invited to create missions. That's a big part of 99 Days of Unity. So create missions like Ariana has, and let Becky know about them and let me know about them. And I'll feature some of you on upcoming shows, because it's a wonderful way for us to all support each other. So thank you, Ariana. Thank you, Becky.
Thank you. I've put it into the chat for how people can register for World Unity Week as well. And we hope to see many of you, all of you, in the Zoom room this week, joining us as we celebrate World Unity Week together and make it together. Thank you so much, Scott.
And carrying on with learning more about World Unity Week, here is the man who is part of what makes it happen. Just a little part of what makes it happen. How's that? Is that better, Ben?
Yes, that's great. That's great. Don't we all want to be a part of a team, part of a winning team, and part of an effective team? That's what it's all about. That's what the Compassion Games are going to be about this year, and the shared impact. Thank you, Scott. That's exactly right. And I just want to take a couple of moments to presence what's coming up in the next few days, just to get people used to navigating this all events page of the website. We'll make sure, I think Becky might have shared this in the chat. There's One World, where these events have been loaded into One World by the team as well. I think some of them are on Facebook events. I mean, we want this to show up in as many different places as possible, but this is one really great place to see what's coming through World Unity Week. So we're here at the Awakening World, June the 20th. We're right in the middle. This is World Unity Week Eve. It is June 21 here in Australia. That is day one of World Unity Week, and it's day one of the 99 Days of Peace through Unity, which will go all the way through to September 27th. I think it's a Sunday is the final day. So this is the beginning of the beginning. Right here, Scott, on the Awakening World. We go from here in 50 minutes. And we're going to begin the June Solstice Global Ceremony event, which is going right around the world. There's an amazing array of soulful leaders and people, Indigenous elders, and many other extraordinary people all over our planet that are going to take part. And that's going to happen. If you want to know, you click on the link, it'll take you through. This one will be in the Global Fire Ceremony Room. Any of these events, you can click on it for more info, and it'll take you through to a dedicated link. June 21, I mentioned earlier, it's also the International Day of Yoga. Yoga is such an incredible contribution to world culture and spirituality and health. And so that is going to be 6 p.m. Our times are always Eastern Daylight Time. Just because we had to pick a time zone, so we picked that one. So just to keep us sane around the planet, that is our kind of orientation time zone. And then very special, Brother Phil mentioned earlier, the 22 prayers began also all those years ago. And I think he said 70th time that they've been happening. So that's extraordinary. You can click on that. That's going to be in the Global Fire Ceremony Room as well. And everybody's welcome to all of these events. There are going to be events where coming together. You've heard about the 99-day missions. This is a beautiful offering from Kara Stonehouse and Hasina Patel from the Hague Center of Global Governance. This is what makes World Unity Week so amazing. You got European co-creators and producers, the United States, Australia, all these different parts of the planet coming together. And this is going to be where people come in. We heard from Ariana earlier about her beautiful mission. This is where you can come, declare your mission, workshop your mission. What a beautiful offering from Kara. And there's going to be several, and Hasina, and there's going to be several of these across the week. And then we go into these programs. So ancient patterns, emerging futures. You might think that sounds interesting. Let's have a look. We click on the link. We get a bit more information about it. You can even add it to your calendar. Okay, it's going to ask you Google or what calendar you've got. So there's a way not to miss a thing. And the link will take you through to the Zoom link. So this is how to navigate the World Unity Week events. Urban Laszlo and Nora are coming in, incredible content, turning it into a documentary that's coming out of. We featured Urban several years ago on the Awakening to Humanity's Sacred Mission Symposium. Look, there's a lot here, and I'm not going to overload everybody, but I just want to say it's all there. You can find it. Beautiful content. Juliet Duff from Ireland. I mean, some of this stuff is so amazing. New people in our community. This is someone new to the community, David Cobb. Solidarity Economy, a framework for thriving. We'll get that people spelled properly, and planet. But there's new people, new speakers, new community coming into this. And then we've got UETV features, which will be 6 p.m. Every day. This is going to be an incredible one. You load more events, it'll give you more. There is actually now over 50 of them. And you can see the content coming through. Joe Brewer's coming in, going to be part of the Compassion Games feature, which is every day, I believe, at 11 a.m. Get that fixed as well there, John, there, p.m. But that's going to be 10:30 a.m. going into the Compassion Games feature. And this is going to be happening right across the space. So look, Scott, there is a lot there. There's 50 plus programs, 100 plus presenters. There's musicians, there's thought leaders, there's people organizing things, playing the Compassion Games, declaring the missions. It's happening. But to get there and navigate it, all you got to do is go to all events, keep an eye out on One World as well. And do share the links. I think Becky's putting the links in the chat. We would ask everyone here, just do share those links, because there's a lot of effort, energy, resources that go into producing this, and we want to reach as many people as we can. So thank you on World Unity Week Eve, Scott Katamas and the Awakening World for helping celebrate and begin the field for World Unity Week 2026. Are you beginning?
And Ben, you mentioned so many wonderful people. And one of the people you mentioned was our friend Kara Stonehouse, who sent a little video for us to watch. So as an example of one of the 50 amazing presenters, here's a 1-minute video from Kara Stonehouse.
Awakening World! It's Kara here from the Hague Center, and we're so happy to host the morning sessions of World Unity Week from 9:30 to 10:30 Eastern Time most of the days of the week. On Monday and Thursday and Saturday, we'll be hosting the Mission Emergence Hour. So that's where you as the community come and dialogue with each other, talk about your projects, your missions, find each other, get support, and take your next steps to put it into One World, to make that commitment for the 99 days of peace through unity. And also on Tuesday, Anne-Marie and Hasina will be talking about how we do peace differently, starting with their stories from South Africa. On Wednesday, Love Organized team will be giving us a taster on what it means to be becoming Love Organized, to be strategically organized for this work transformation that we're bringing into the world. And on Friday, Peter Fockers and the Living Cities Earth team will be showing us how you can become a city leader and bring the intelligence of the city into the transformative work that we do. So we can't wait to see you throughout all the programs of World Unity Week this week. There's so much love, so much energy, so much for us to become together. And I just can't wait to see you. And I love you so much. And I'll see you soon. I'll hand it over to Scott.
I love how she made her entrance, zooming in on the swing. That was wonderful. Carol Craig just wrote in the chat box, Ben. I just registered. It's super easy to do, and it looks amazing. I haven't missed Unity Week, and I'm looking forward to it again. I'm literally leaving for my annual retreat in my house on the hill in Trinidad in 3 days, but I will be attending many of the gatherings during my rest renewal retreat. So absolutely, everybody, please register. There's a lot going on, and we want to see you in all those different Zoom rooms, and also pop in what your missions are going to be. All right. We've had little homeopathic doses of John and Summer tonight, but now it is, I think, both Ben and my pleasure to turn things over to two of our most beloved members of the Global Peace Tribe of World Unity Week, Compassion Games. To learn more, here is the wonderful John Raymer and his beloved wife, Summer.
Yeah. And boy, that's so good to see what Kara's up to and what we're all up to. And thank you, Ben, for underscoring the importance of engagement here. The world is unraveling, and we're going to put it together. That's what A New Beginning is about. And we're going to do it in a different way because the way that we've done it doesn't work. And all of that is how we use these new spaces that we occupy together and how we bring that which is good, beautiful, and true into our world. You can feel it here. It's such a beautiful community that we're a part of. It's humbling to hear our story. I feel like the luckiest guy in the world. Really. So hi, Summer.
Hi.
And 14 years we've been doing the Compassion Games, okay? Summer and I met when I was playing the games in 2014. So we've been doing it for 12 years together. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we've reimagined the whole thing. You know, to do something for 14 years, it's like 2 cycles of 7. I can't wait for you to see what the Compassion Games is. It's like been remade for this moment. And, you know, Summer, I have a 1-minute clip of the beginning of that video. I would just start there. Let's just share that if we can. Summer wanted me to share this longer video, which is great. It's part of what's happening is we're able to tell our story in better ways. But let me first just play this 1-minute clip and see. This is the thing, guys. I know people like short stuff, so try this. See if this resonates. Can you hear it?
We are living at the end of an old story, a story of separation from each other, from Mother Earth, from the sacredness of life, and from the truth that we belong to a living whole.
Everywhere we look, we can feel the unraveling. Old systems are failing. Trust is fraying. The earth is speaking, and the pain of the world is no longer hidden. Families, communities, nations, and peoples are being asked to face what can no longer be avoided. But this unraveling is not only an ending. It may also be the beginning of remembering.
Beneath the noise, beneath the fear, something ancient is calling. The rivers are calling. The forests are calling. The children are calling. The ancestors are calling. The future is calling. And the call is simple. Begin again.
There you go. That's a 1-minute clip setting the context for where we are.
It's beautiful.
That is beautiful. I love the work that you guys are doing. So how can people who are watching get involved?
Okay, that is the big question. Can we make it so simple? So here, I'm going to show you guys you're the first people on earth to see this. Hold on. This is what happens when you now go to the Compassion Games website. You guys see that?
Dun,
Yes, we can.
All right.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
There it is.
So there's 4 doorways here. We'll explain what we mean by that. But one of them was so perfect when we heard from Ayana. about what she's doing because it fits so well with what Phil is doing and what Ben's doing. I'm going to show you how this is all coming together. So we've got the Solstice Unites event, which is starting very soon. We're going to actually starting the ceremony here is the ending of the awakening world and then moves into the global fire ceremony room. But here are these 4 pathways. And there's 6 of these boxes because start here. For people that are new, we've made it, I think, so simple, a new way of getting into this whole thing because the games are played in one world. So the website's moving you into one world where you can play and interact. This is about Solstice Unites. Here's the 4 doorways: earth, people, together, and place. And what that is a short little video here just to tell how the games work. You choose one of these doorways to start and do your first action. And we now have a way to make it visible. That's the point of doing this, guys. This is a new way to win. We win by helping each other. And then you're going to be able to come down here and in this dashboard, I have it here, but it's going to be in its own page too. You're going to be able to see by the different types of actions, what's happening in bioregions. We're going to actually tell the stories and make the compassion and action that we're doing visible to the world so we can all be inspired by each other. This is what we call a co-opetition. We're cooperating to compete, to help each other all win. So this is part of the dashboard, part of what's new here to see. And you join here, you say, okay, I want to become a member. This is intended to reach a lot of people who've never heard of us before, guys. It's time. You click here, this takes you into one world, into the playground, where we've laid out these 6 steps, quests, if you will. Look at this, here it is. And make it easy for people to report and easy for us to see the visibility of our compassion in action. And the incredible network that we have now is embracing what we're doing, guys. Imagine like last year when we were on that powwow with the global powwow in Central Park, the global citizen. It's time for the world to unite. And around what Phil's doing. So that's one of the doors. It has to do with playing together for a shared impact. It's what Ben's planning to do with being Minneapolis. So what we've learned is to convene a team of teams. And of course, anyone working for peace should join Phil's team. And together, we're learning how to create a shared impact. In other words, how to create a collective win by harmonizing and synergizing. So let me just say, I'm excited, as you can tell. There's these 4 doorways: the earth, planting pollinated gardens, the order of the Essenes with Sheen Towers, people taking care of each other, together for impact, and bioregions. But I want to make time for Summer to talk about what she's doing as well here. So you can tell we're really creating this here, right here from the heart with all of us together.
Yeah, I mean, I think everything that has happened in this last hour and a half, to just imagine if we were to just report, to begin to report.
Right.
I've heard them called missions. These are moments, the many moments that are in service already, and the over 50 presenters. These are, things that can be reported and reflected on that map. And just to imagine for a moment at the end of these 99 days, that map will be filled with reports and love rippling out, that 1,000 years into the future, like the beautiful song that we got to hear, that will be rippling out for our future ancestors to know and to hear. So all of this is an example, I think, of compassion in action. And it's very exciting that map, John knows I'm always like, where's the map? Where's the map? Because I think it's really important and really powerful, because so much happens. I mean, just to hear Ben talk about what's going to be planned just for the next 2 days, it's like thousands of things are happening.
Yes, yes.
And this gives everyone an opportunity to reflect on their experiences that they're having, and also what it's inspiring them to do where they are in the world. So I just try to like really simplify that. And I think that piece of the map is a really exciting thing for all parts of the team of the team of the teams, that we have this incredible thing to say, see, look at everything that happened. Not just like we're in Zoom and suddenly the next 2 days are just going to fly by, which I think we know will happen. And we have this amazing map too that we get
Yes.
to
Yep.
really, and every single person, just like here in the Awakening World, it's not just Scott and Omashar, it's Dayana, it's everyone that participates and that's here in the Zoom room. There's no separation in World
Yes.
Unity Week.
Yes. Yes.
There's no separation between the person that's presenting and those that are in the room, that fill the room, that are listening and receiving. And I mean, that's part of, I don't even know where to start. I mean, this work with Unity Earth is so a part of my life and has been for even before World Unity Week got established, and going back to 2020 and the origin stories. Those are parts of my personal lifelines. And yes, to think about all the things that have been inspired during World Unity Weeks over the years, the Garden of Joy, and all of the ways that from the origin of my soul, the Garden of Joy has danced for many, many 24-hour journeys in service to Chief Phil and many Native communities, raising thousands of dollars. If it wasn't for spaces like World Unity Week and Peace Week and these global opportunities for us to gather together, I don't think that would have been inspired. So I just can imagine and dream into anyone that's listening right now, that there's something inside of you, inside of us, that we can't even see yet, that is your, thing that you want to offer your neighbors in the next 99 days, the thing that you want to consider about being more connected to your watershed, wherever you are in the world, in our bioregions. So I think this is a really exciting moment, and I always get excited for World Unity Week every year. It's just, I feel like it's that moment again where I'm like, it's back, it's here, and we get to get filled up again and nourished by all of us coming together. And so, yeah, I mean, I am offering something, I think it's the 6th day, and it's about nighttime dreams, daytime dreams, meeting together as one. That will be an experience, definitely for us together in room 1. And I really look forward to that, and so many things. So just the supernova of opportunities that are before us. How lucky that we all are. And thank you. Thank you, John and Ben, and so many people that harness, that steward this space time and time again. So we get to be one world. It's not just a mighty network. It is a truth that we get to live into. Unity Earth isn't just the name of an amazing organization led by Irina and Ben. It's also a truth that is here right now for us to experience and be with. So
I also want to take a moment to thank both of you, because you are doing so many things: Garden of Joy, Compassion Games, but you also do the Sign Network. And the Sign Network is probably, there are two things that keep me going with the Awakening World on a practical level: Omashar's support and the Sign Network. Because every show we do, they're putting us out and we're reaching all sorts of new people. And you never know who happens to catch the show. But I've had over the years so many messages of people going, this thing popped up on my video, it popped up on my Facebook page. And I didn't know what it was, but I started watching and it was exactly what I needed to see, or it was exactly who I needed to hear, or that was the book I needed to buy. And so thank you both for your devotion and dedication of working
Well,
with the Sign Network.
Scott, the sign is a compassion game. That's how I invented it. The idea was if we would all be stronger by giving each other permission, using trusted sharing built on trust. That's where it came from. So it was the idea of superstar compassionistas who would agree to give each other permission to do that. So just so you know, I mean, that's really been at the root, this trust, the idea that we can win by helping others win, that we win by making compassion visible here, that we can win by serving people, restoring and caring for you and serving you has given us joy. I know that. So I don't want you to think it's separate. Anyone's confused. What's the sign there? It's just, it was a way to play that we said, okay, let's make waves.
Just another way of expressing, empathy in action. And, and I think that we did make a historical wave tonight, though, I will say.
You're amazing.
We're almost at 300 shares. So
wow, that's a record.
And it's great. And it's a win. And it's nice for maybe my ego to say this right now, but it isn't just me. It's Ben's pages.
It's
Scott's pages. It's many organizations' pages that have said yes to the idea that we are in this together. So it's out in Facebook groups and pages, and it's a ceremony every time I hit share, and it really is a ceremony and a prayer that gets extended out through many, many hearts and work, of these different organizations. Yes, all these years.
Just imagine, guys, first off, what it takes for Summer to do that. That's ass hours, right? But imagine we all gave a little bit more to help each other. What we could do is, Muhammad Ali said, impossible is just an opinion. Impossible is just an opinion.
I love that.
The limits of what's possible are changing, guys. And, it would be remiss if we didn't acknowledge this incredible connection with Indigenous people we have, and that's Patricia Ann Davis. The whole truth, beauty, and good. I looked for her. I hope she was in the room. But what she called for 25 years ago, Scott, when I first met her, the year before I met Phil, she said, we need a cosmic, planetary, reverent revolution. That's exactly what's happening now. Finally, we're seeing that compassion isn't just some private feeling, but it can be moved into a public force. I felt that so clearly the other day when I heard Obama speaking again. Oh, my God.
And another wonderful thing is Steven Spielberg, the greatest movie maker of our time, has just made a movie that he wrote and directed. And Disclosure Day, the message of Disclosure Day is that empathy is our great superpower. And as we cultivate empathy, now we can join our galactic family,
That cost me a lot of money to pay Steven to make that film so he could promote the Compassion Games, because our whole mission is channeling empathy into actionable service. So, I mean, I know, guys, this can't be an accident.
No, it's so beautiful.
I've been so looking forward just to the moment of acknowledging that movie with you, Brother Scott, and because you bring so many people that talk about the work of disclosure. And for me, it was one of the first times that I really felt like a great union with the concept of a disclosure, like this, World Unity Week and all this work around unity that I have been thinking mostly all along about human to human, but also this greater cosmic, as you just brought in Patricia's work of the cosmic reverent revolution. This is way beyond humans that we are speaking of, and how important that is, that we consider that day to come. And
and Spielberg did such a beautiful job of really providing a model for what it could look like. A model of empathy, a model of embracing our galactic family, a model of really coming together as a global family and learning, oh wow, look at what's been going on. And the final
other thing
word,
too, oh,
the
go
final
ahead.
word that she says,
Yes.
listen. We
Listen.
all need to listen.
Yes.
I want to, one more time, I'm going to show the poster because I just want to remind everybody, look at some of the extraordinary people that are part of A New Beginning, this week's World Unity Week. I mean, these are all our favorite people. Jude Caravan, Pato and Antoinette, who we just had a wonderful show with them 2 weeks ago. Lori Layden, Harry, we love Harry and Tamsin, Chief Phil, who we just saw tonight. Amanda Sanders, I was just with Amanda here in Santa Fe. I'm in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Omar Shah and I were here for the Enlightened Leaders Circle Conference. Amanda was with us. Grant Story is a wonderful person. And look at how many other people who aren't even, their photos aren't even there, but they're all people that we love and adore. So this week, everybody, take the time, go through the agenda, put in your calendar which are the ones you definitely want to make sure you miss, because you got to go into the calendar, right? So really take the time to put into your calendar. And either John or Ben, can you share what's going to happen in 20 minutes when we turn things over to you? What's happening in 20 minutes?
I'll hand this to John, but I just wanted to make a real quick note about the expansion of consciousness. When we started World Unity Week in 2020, we did commit to a decade. So we committed to get to the end of the decade. And maybe our hope is by the end that World Unity Week isn't big enough. And we need to go to Cosmic Unity Week, which would still allow us to have the 1, 2, by the way. But who knows where we're going to be by 2030. So just wanted to get that point in the context of everything that was just discussed. Brother John, we're about to do a round the world global sun ceremony for the solstice. Tell us what's about to happen.
Well, it's so funny that happened, Ben, because are we really ending the ceremony here and starting it there, or is the start of the ceremony happen here? It's like a Mobius strip, right? So this is the perfect place for us to prepare for this ceremony. And I don't know if Brother Phil's still here, but, you know, I've known Phil for all these years. He and Patricia are the real wings when he talks about the man and the woman, the male and the female. So the fact that we can say that we are hosting an Indigenous-led ceremony, the fact that we were able to pull off that global powwow, Summer on the Stage with Chief Berry in Central Park with Global Citizen, thanks to Ben's introduction. I mean, that's an enormous privilege. We bet on the right horses. I remember as a kid, Mrs. Schreiber's class in the 4th grade, I just told her, I don't understand this manifest destiny thing. What? Something I was born for, being able to be a voice in this community. And the connection with the Indigenous world has made it so relevant and meaningful to our time. So this ceremony is Indigenous-led. That's because Phil and Patricia and now we've built with through Ben, the same thing he was up to before I met him, with his family, with Mungo. I mean, we're somehow connected there and have a responsibility to our ancestors that way. So 24 hours with Shonda, we're going to keep that continuous flow going.
Beautiful.
So I guess we start here and end here at the same time.
Okay, so in 18 minutes, I'm going to turn things over to all of you, and then we're going to invite everybody to move over to the Global Fire Room. We're going to do 18 more minutes of Awakening World and Global Peace Tribe. We're still going to have our prayer time and an Omashar song and a couple of announcements. And we will turn everything over to you in 18 minutes. And
Scott, you're the best. Thank you, Scott. You're such a good collaborator, brother. Thank you.
I love you guys so much. For those of you who haven't watched before, one of the things we do now every week is prayer time. And it's become a really important part of the Awakening World. And leading our prayer time, as she does every week, I'm turning it over to our beloved Diara.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you, everyone. Blessings, blessings, blessings. We are a blessed family. That is friends who have become family. We are peacemakers. We are peace takers. We are peace movers and shakers. Our global and cosmic brothers and sisters surrounding us are us, taking all the wisdom and the joy and the love that's been created here tonight, amplifying it, amplifying it, amplifying it, sending it out and in like those beautiful waves. Just as we seamlessly move from this container into the next sacred container tonight, we know our hearts, our minds, our souls are joined forever, not only in this quest for peace, but in this accomplishment of peace here and beyond, forever and ever and ever. And we send this love and light out into our beautiful physical bodies. So many of us, even here in this Zoom room, requiring healing. Leaf, Scotty, Eleanor Joy. And what we do is we send this beautiful energy that we've created into all the boxes in our Zoom room and beyond. So thinking of all those that we know requiring love and light and health and healing, we use our power now for that good. And all those that we don't know requiring this love and light and healing, we use our power now for that good, for we know that goodness reigns supreme. And let our light cast away the darkness and shadows as we spiral up into this new awakening world, which is here now as heaven on earth. And scooping more of this joy and love and filling our own cups, our own bodies again, so that we may radiate with every breath and every step we take. And so it is.
I'm going to gallery view, and we're going to have 60 seconds of silence. And during this time, I invite you to put your prayers into the collective field. And they can be prayers for people you know that are needing love, or even yourself, whatever is alive for you to pray for in this moment. Maximum grace for this year's World Unity Week. Maximum grace for this year's 99 days of peace and unity, culminating when we all will be together once again for the International Day of Peace and Peace Week in September. Bless our summer, and for those of you down under, bless your winter. And may we, during this new season that's beginning, increase our compassion. Let's practice seeing the divinity in all. Let's practice maximum grace, blessing everyone, even those with different color skin, different belief systems, different cultural backgrounds. Let's be the change we seek. Let's be peace in action. And special prayers for those who are going through significant challenges at this time. Maximum grace, whether it's financial challenge, emotional challenge, relational challenges, health challenges. Maximum grace for each and every one of us to receive all the support we need to make it through this challenge and this challenge that we may be facing, and to shine our light of love onto all that we meet. Aho, Ashe. Amen. And the only wonderful way that I can imagine to move out of this prayer time is to go to our beautiful, beloved Omashar, our house musical artist, who does so many wonderful things for us. And he's my brother. I got to just be with him right here in Santa Fe, which was quite wonderful. And so I'm going to turn over to Omashar if I can find him. There he is.
Human, we've been taking it for granted that our lives will stay the same, our comfort will remain. Yet we know now the world is really changing, so we take each other's hands and reveal the promised land. Flowing through our veins, showing us the way to surrender and to the sacred fire. So no more do we recall, and we all stand up, and we all stand tall. The world will change as we heed the call. Remember, life is in your own hands, but the time to sit alone on your comfortable throne, it's over. Together we can make it. Bring back the Eden of the past and let it shine through our hearts. And we all stand up, and we all stand tall. And the world will change as we heed the call. And we all stand up, and we all stand tall, and the world will change as we heed the call. Yes, we all stand up. Yes, we all stand tall. Yes, the world will change. Yes, we heed the call. Here we go.
Going to gallery view. And let's send lots of love and appreciation to Omashar, who is so amazing. Such an amazing person who just brings so much love and joy into
Holy smoke! We have Ming Tong and Tangela. What are you guys doing there?
Holy smoke! Hey, you! Oh my god!
How beautiful! How beautiful! How beautiful! Yeah.
So,
yeah.
No, go ahead, Omashar.
Nothing to say because it's kind of taking the track away. World Unity Week and what we've just come through in Sedona, in Santa Fe, with just I'm still assimilating it all. You know, it was so profound, as we are doing with all of these groups around the world. We're joining together, we're finding our coherence and rising together. And you know, I came back a changed person. At least I changed my clothes. And anyway, we only have 4 or 5 minutes left, so maybe you should bring back on Ben and John and
yeah,
Summer.
I will in a moment after a couple of announcements. And I also want to introduce these two beautiful people. Of course, you all know Tangela from Soul Search, but this is our beautiful new friend, Ming Tong. And this is his Chi Center, where we just had our Evolutionary Leaders Circle retreat. It is a gorgeous place in Santa Fe, New Mexico. And he so generously allowed us to stay a few extra days so I could have good Zoom for tonight's show. And it's a beautiful place. And we're talking about doing a combination Soul Search Global Peace Tribe retreat here sometime in either late September or early November. And it's a gorgeous place. And this man is so beautiful. And so on Saturday night, July 18th, he's going to be on We're on the same idea.
You're on the same page.
Literally on the same page. So we just wanted to acknowledge Ming Tong for letting us be in this beautiful place. And hopefully, you know, as we all come together in all these different ways, hopefully many of us will be together on this beautiful land, this sacred land that he and his family have created. One of the most sacred, beautiful retreat sites I've ever been to in my life.
Really beautiful. We've just had an incredible retreat here with the Evolutionary Leaders, and we just had the honor of also spending time with Ming Tong doing powerful Qigong practices, sound practices, and I love his book, Coming Home to Embodied Awakening in the Age of AI. We just did an interview outside at the koi pond about it, and you know, embodied awakening is such an important piece of where we are right now as humanity. And I really commend Qigong practices that Ming Tong is sharing with the world in supporting us dropping down from our heads into our hearts and really embodying, you know, our energies. So thank you, Ming Tong, for hosting us, and happy World Unity Week, everyone. And we are looking forward to being with everyone together again here, and of course, coming up again live soon.
And one last announcement. This is the time that we are starting our summer season. And so I definitely want to invite everybody to join the Global Peace Tribe. Of course, many of you already have registered for it. But for those of you who haven't registered for the new season, please go to globalpeacetribe.com, globalpeacetribe.com. Just click register for the new season. It'll take you to the registration page, verify that you're human, and and you can join it. It only takes about a minute, and you'll get all the Zoom room links for all of our shows from now all the way through the end of September.
We have a new one coming up for
We have
July 11th, 12th.
Yep. We have a lot of amazing things, but I know that we've got to turn it over because at 8 o'clock, everything transitions. So bringing it back to Ben and John and Summer. I'm going to turn it over to all of you to kind of complete and conclude this part. Everybody on Awakening World, thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you next Wednesday.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. In fact, Summer, didn't you and I visit Ming in his home?
Did we?
Yes, the book on joy.
Did you
Okay.
write a book about joy? Well, I mean,
we have maybe the summer about joy.
Yeah. Okay.
Global
Anyway, you feel like family. It feels like family, and we want
so good. Oh, it's mutual.
that you're
Yeah,
here.
wonderful.
Yeah.
actually, just last night we were at Rick and Linnea Lombard and Rick Payne's 81st birthday last night, and they were raving about being with you all. And
Ah,
specifically, I just want to say the Play at Your Space, and also Scott and Omashar. Linnea is a very big fan of both of you, and they're like family to us, and they're also very supportive of this work of World Unity Week and this work over the years. They're a big support of that. So, like, big hugs to all of you of what you just did in
Yes,
Santa
yes.
Fe. Yeah.
It's
Really.
been truly the best retreat ever for me. So the land is so happy now, so fulfill its mission. It's a sacred mission.
It is. We have 1 minute. Let's hear from Ben. We have 1 minute.
I love this. Thank you. Lovely to meet you. And the evolutionary leaders gathering in New Mexico, we could feel so many of our beloveds there, and wonderful to hear how powerful it was from you and Omashar. And we're hearing it from everyone who was there. So wonderful. There was the incredible gathering of the Holo movement in Portugal just a few weeks ago. It's here, the awakening world. It's right here. And as we begin this new season of the 99 days that starts now, we start with a global ceremony around the sun. I want to just give gratitude and love to you, Scott, and Omashar and Diane and everyone for holding this incredible space. And we are beginning now in a beautiful, beautiful way. As John said, in the end, it doesn't matter, who did what or how it happened or whatever. What's important is that we're here, and that from here we go forward. My mum is here. We can bring her forward, Joan Bowler.
Yes, perfect.
She's got a special message to begin this ceremony. I know, John, you'll be eager to get over to the Global Fire Ceremony room too, because it's starting right now. Now.
It's all good. It's all
But
good.
when John asked us to, from Australia, begin the beginning of the beginning of the new beginning, I felt that the right person to do that was my mum. And one of the reasons for that is because of the connection that is being held. Very real, very fierce. And please stay with us on the screen. Stay with us, Summer. Stay with us, John. And everybody else is disappearing. Stay here. Come back. Because this is a circle.
Together,
this is a circle
together.
that begins here. And we're going to get into the other room. But there's a very real living connection, in particular to one individual. And that individual is Mungo Lady. And, I've been reading a little bit about, I don't know, Phil's obviously in the other room, but white buffalo calf woman. And I've been reading a little bit about what she means, this ancestor, for the Lakota people. And the law that was handed down, Lore, the law. That is these right principles of good living that the descendants now live today. World Peace and Prayer Day. Chief Arvul Looking Horse is a living embodiment of the values of white buffalo woman. And, for this, for us to beginning this indigenous-led ceremony in this sense, John, that we are all holding on to these connections to ancestors. And my mom has a very profound living connection to Mungo Lady. And Mungo Lady is 42,000 years old, ceremonially buried, who has passed down consciousness and right living in relation to land and people over an unbroken lineage that is with us today through the descendants of Mungo Man and Mungo Lady. And so really, Mum, for you to begin this ceremony, I'm here. I've got my World Unity Week candle and fire, which will be burning all week as we go through. So as we begin this solstice here from June 21, day one of World Unity Week, day one of the 99 days of peace through unity. And we remember those who have gone before us all the way back in an unbroken lineage through thousands and thousands and thousands of years that bring us to now and this moment. I want to throw to you, Mother, to read. It is a statement that you prepared for us to begin today. Lovely to see you. Happy solstice. Happy day one. Mum, over to you.
And to you, everybody here, so wonderful to see all those beautiful, caring and warm hearts. So as you said, Ben, I probably will read it, but pardon me for doing so. Greetings, everybody. My name is Joan Bowler, and I'm honoured to join you from Australia as we begin the sacred journey around the world,
Following the Sun. I would like to share a story from the heart of Australia, a story that reaches back more than 40,000 years, to a woman we know today as Mungo Lady. Her chance discovery over 50 years ago has demonstrated to the world that she was a fully modern human being. That knowledge has changed human history, an extraordinary revelation to the world. She lived in complete harmony with her people over thousands of years. They are the ancestors of the longest continuous culture on the planet. Their ancient culture is like a treasure trove, a gift to us all. As we gather today, following the sun, from one community to the next, we are participating in something our ancestors would understand. Across every culture, people have looked to the sun, the seasons, and the rhythms of nature as reminders that we belong to something greater than ourselves. Mungo Lady's message to us is simple. Remember who you are. Remember that we are one human family. Remember that the earth is merely not a resource, but a sacred inheritance. Remember the decisions we make today will echo through generations yet unborn. Standing here in Australia at the beginning of this global wave of ceremony, I invite us all to become good ancestors. Let us carry forward the wisdom of those who came before us and together create a future worthy of those who will follow. May the light of this solar solstice travel across every ocean and continent. May it continue to unite us in peace. And may the ancient spirit of Mungo Lady remind us that even across 40,000 years, the human heart still knows the way home. For our family, Mungo Lady has never been merely a scientific discovery. She has become a teacher, calling us to humility, wonder, and a deeper sense of belonging to each other and to this beautiful earth. Thank you.
What a beautiful way to conclude this part of the evening. Want to encourage everybody to go over to the Global Fire Ceremony Room. It's in the Zoom room link. We will all look forward to meeting you there. Ben, John, Summer, Tiara, Omashar, Joan.
Beautiful, beautiful. Ceremony has begun. Joan, that was magnificent.
That's right.
What a lineage. What a connection. What a privilege. Wow. All right, I'll meet you there.
All right, we'll see you all at the Global Family Ceremony. Good night, everybody.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you, everybody. Omashar, awesome, awesome. Wow, we are blessed.
Good
Where do we go from here? Game on, game on.
99 days of peace through unity.
Here we go. Wow, wow, wow.
99 days of